Today, we are diving into the 50 best online slots you can play right now in 2026. Every slot gets a breakdown of what makes it worth your time and one practical tip you can use when you play it. Slots are games of chance. No strategy guarantees winnings. Never bet more than you can comfortably afford to lose. Number 50. Wolf Gold, Pragmatic Play. Wolf Gold is one of Pragmatic Play's oldest titles, and it still belongs on any list in 2026. 5 reels, 25 paylines, a money respin feature with mini, major, and mega jackpots, and a free spins round where wolves, bison, and eagles all become stacked wilds that can merge across the middle reels. It is medium volatility and accessible for any bankroll size. The RTP sits at 96.01%. Tip: use Wolf Gold as your warm-up game. Its medium volatility and solid hit frequency make it perfect for the start of a session when you want to build your balance before moving to higher volatility titles. Number 49. Book of Dead. Play and Go. Book of Dead is the slot that defined an era. Rich Wild, an Indiana Jones-style archaeologist exploring Egyptian tombs, lands on a 5-reel, 10 payline grid with a single expanding symbol mechanic and free spins that has produced some of the most dramatic wins in online slot history. The expanding symbol is chosen randomly before the feature begins. Land a screen full of high-value expanding pharaohs or Anubis symbols, and the payout is enormous. RTP is 96.21%. Volatility is high. Tip: the expanding symbol in free spins is entirely random, but you cannot re-trigger with a different symbol. Whatever is chosen at the start stays for the entire bonus. Always check your symbol before the feature starts and manage your expectations accordingly. Re-triggers multiply your spin count and are where the real value hides. Number 48. Reactoons, Rastastem Play and Go. Reactoons is a 7x7 cluster pays grid, populated by alien creatures with googly eyes, and it is one of the most mechanically satisfying slots ever built. Clusters of 5 or more matching aliens win, winning symbols are removed, and new ones tumble in. The Gargantuan Wild charges up across a meter as you play. When it activates, it splits into progressively smaller wilds across the grid and interacts with all active symbols simultaneously. RTP is 96.51%. Volatility is high. Tip: the Gargantuan Wild activates after enough winning clusters have occurred to fill the meter. Play at a stake level that lets you survive the base game long enough to charge the meter fully. The payoff when it fires is worth the patience. Number 47. Mental, done No Limit. City. Mental is No Limit City's darkly comedic take on a psychiatric facility, and it is one of their most mechanically interesting mid-tier titles. The X-Nudge Wild mechanic is present. Wilds nudge to fill reels and gain multipliers as they move. And the bonus round sends you through different wards of the hospital, each with its own payout structure. RTP is 96.03%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the bonus round in Mental has multiple paths. The higher risk ward paths carry significantly more potential than the safe entry path. If your bankroll allows, take the gamble to upgrade your bonus tier before the feature starts. Number 46. Wanted Dead or a Wild. Hacksaw Gaming. Wanted Dead or a Wild is Hacksaw's Wild West shooter with a mechanic built around an expanding wild that can shoot across the entire reel set. The wild lands and fires in a direction, converting all symbols in its path. During free spins, those wilds become sticky, and multiple sticky expanding wilds covering the grid simultaneously is where this game lives. RTP is 96.38%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the number of scatters you land at the trigger determines how many sticky wilds are pre-placed before free spins begin. Always note your scatter count at the trigger. 3 scatters is a good bonus. 4 or 5 is a genuinely powerful starting position. Number 45. Fire in the Hole. No Limit. City. Fire in the Hole is No Limit City's underground mining adventure and one of their cult classics. The grid dynamites rows of symbols away in a cascading mechanic, and the bonus round sends the drill deeper underground with escalating multipliers on each level. The deeper the drill goes, the higher the multiplier ceiling climbs. RTP is 96%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: in the bonus round, the multiplier increases as the drill descends each level. Every retrigger pushes the drill deeper. Do not cash out mentally after the first level pays. The compounding multipliers in the deeper levels are where the life-changing wins come from. Number 44. Razor Shark. Push Gaming. Razor Shark is Push Gaming's underwater shark-themed slot with a reveal mechanic that makes every spin feel like you are uncovering something. Mystery stacks can reveal multiplier sharks worth up to 100 times during the free spins round, where the shuffle feature randomly places those multiplier values across the reels. RTP is 96.70%, volatility is high. Tip: the free spins bonus plays better with more scatters at the trigger because each scatter adds a pre-placed mystery stack to the reel. If you are using bonus buy, the higher cost option that guarantees additional scatters is worth the premium over the base buy. Number 43. Dead or Alive. 2. NetEnt. Dead or Alive 2 is a NetEnt classic that still holds up in 2026 as one of the highest volatility experiences available from any studio. The Wild West theme plays host to 3 distinct free spins modes, each with a different balance of sticky wilds and multipliers, and the Train Heist mode, with its compounding sticky wilds and climbing multipliers, is one of the most explosive bonus rounds in the history of online slots. RTP is 96.82%. Volatility is extremely high. Tip: Train Heist is the premium bonus mode, and it is also the most volatile. A cold train. Heist is painfully quiet, while a hot one is unforgettable. Choose your bonus mode based on your bankroll size. High Noon Saloon offers more balanced results for smaller budgets. Train Heist is for players who can absorb variance. Number 42. Bonanza Megaways. Big Time Gaming. Bonanza Megaways is the game that invented the Megaways engine, and it remains one of the most entertaining slots ever made. Up to 117,649 ways to win across 6 reels, a minecart delivering symbols along the top, cascading wins, and a free spins round with an unlimited multiplier that climbs by 1 on every cascade win. No ceiling on that multiplier. RTP is 96%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the unlimited multiplier in free spins grows every time cascading wins occur. Play for retriggers. Each retrigger adds additional free spins and extends the window for the multiplier to keep climbing. A session that produces multiple retriggers with the multiplier already above 10 times is what Bonanza was built for. Number 41. Mystic Chief. Secret. Hacksaw Gaming. Mystic Chief is one of Hacksaw's more underrated titles, a Native American mystical theme with a totem pole collector mechanic that builds in value throughout the free spins bonus. The totem grows taller with each winning spin, revealing larger and larger multipliers that then apply to final wins. RTP is 96.10%, volatility is high. Tip: the totem builds progressively, so the early spins of the bonus are set up and the later spins are the payoff. Avoid comparing early bonus spins to the base game. The feature is designed to crescendo toward the final spins where the accumulated totem multiplier does its work. Slots 40 to 31. The Crowd Pleasers, number 40. Buffalo King Megaways. Pragmatic Play. Buffalo King Megaways takes Pragmatic's popular Buffalo King franchise and runs it through the Megaways engine, producing up to 200,704 ways to win across 6 reels. Free spins feature an increasing multiplier that climbs by 1 with each cascade win, and multiple scatter triggers during the bonus retrigger for additional spins. The buffalo symbol stacks heavily on the reels and produces enormous symbol coverage when it hits full reels during the feature. RTP is 96.06%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the multiplier in free spins only grows through cascading wins. Pick a stake level that lets you buy or trigger enough spins to build real multiplier momentum. 1 or 2 cascade wins at a low multiplier is not where this game pays. 5 or 6 cascades at 15 times or above is the target. Number 39. Hand of Anubis. Hacksaw Gaming. Hand of Anubis is Hacksaw's Egyptian mythology title and one of their most consistently enjoyable games. The Anubis Wild collects scarab symbols and transforms them into cash prizes at the end of the feature, and the base game Scarab Hunt creates real anticipation on every spin. RTP is 96.70%. Volatility is high. Tip: the number of scarabs collected during free spins determines the total prize when Anubis transforms them at the end. Every scarab that lands in the bonus adds value. The final transformation is more rewarding than any individual spin win during the feature, so stay patient through modest-looking spins and let the collection build. Number 38, Fire in the Hole. 2. No Limit City, the sequel to one of No Limit City's most beloved titles, Fire in the Hole. 2 keeps the underground drilling concept and expands it with new X-Ways mechanics that open up the grid further and a bonus round that escalates even more aggressively as the drill descends. Multiple bonus entry points let you choose your depth before the feature starts. RTP is 96.06%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: choose your entry depth in the bonus carefully. Starting deeper gives you access to higher multipliers immediately, but burns through respins faster. Starting from the surface gives you more runway to build momentum, but requires more drill progression to reach the premium multiplier tiers. Number 37, Chaos Crew. 2. Hacksaw Gaming Chaos Crew. 2 is Hacksaw's sequel to one of their early fan favorites, and it improves on the original with expanded wild mechanics and a bonus round that builds a crew of sticky wilds across the reels progressively. Each crew member that locks in place adds to both the symbol coverage and the multiplier structure, and when the full crew is assembled, the payout potential is substantial. RTP is 96.19%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the sticky crew wild mechanic means later spins in the bonus are more powerful than earlier ones. Do not panic cash out after a quiet start to the feature. The crew needs time to assemble, and the final spins with a full complement of sticky wilds active are where the feature earns its reputation. Number 36, Legacy of Dead. Play and Go. Legacy of Dead is Play and Go's follow-up to Book of Dead, keeping rich wild in Egypt, but evolving the mechanic with a win. Both ways, expanding symbol system in free spins. Where Book of Dead pays left to right only, Legacy of Dead expanding symbols pay in both directions simultaneously, which doubles the coverage of an expanding symbol on a full reel stack. RTP is 96.58%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the both ways mechanic means high-value expanding symbols pay significantly more in Legacy of Dead than in Book of Dead when they fill the reels. If you found Book of Dead payouts disappointing on full reel expanding symbols, Legacy of Dead is the upgrade worth trying. Number 35, Tombstone Rip. No Limit City. Tombstone. RIP is No Limit City's revisit of their classic Tombstone slot with upgraded mechanics, including X-Nudge Wilds, X-Ways expanding symbols, and a bonus round that stacks these systems simultaneously in a way the original never achieved. The Wild West gunfighter theme is executed with No Limit's signature cinematic quality. RTP is 96.08%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: the X-Nudge Wilds in Tombstone RIP gain multiplier value as they nudge down the reel. A wild that nudges through multiple positions and then combines with an X-Ways expanded symbol in the same winning combination produces a multiplied win that can exceed anything the base game delivers through standard combinations alone. Number 34, Money Train. 4. Relax Gaming. Money Train 4 is the latest entry in Relax Gaming's most successful franchise, and it maintains the series' reputation for astronomical bonus round potential. The Persistent Train bonus round is back with the Collector, Payer, and Persistent Payer mechanic that can build cash values exponentially across the feature. RTP is 96.10%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: the Persistent Payer symbol is the most valuable symbol in the bonus round. It pays on every subsequent spin, rather than just the one it lands on. When a persistent payer with a high cash value lands early in the bonus, every subsequent spin collects from it. Track those values on the board and understand that the compound effect of multiple persistent pairs is what produces the feature's headline wins. Number 33. Mental, Shoutzy, No Limit. City San Quentin. X-Ways is No Limit City's prison break slot and one of their most critically acclaimed releases. The X-Ways mechanic opens symbols to reveal multiple others in a single position, exploding the ways to win on any given spin. Combined with X-Nudge Wilds, the bonus round can produce winning combinations across hundreds of thousands of ways, simultaneously. RTP is 96.04%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: the X-Ways mechanic means the value of any single spin can increase dramatically based on how many X-Ways symbols land and how they expand. Sessions that look quiet in the base game are often building toward a bonus round where a single spin with 3 or 4 X-Ways active pays more than dozens of base game spins combined. Number 32. Hand of Midas. Pragmatic play. Hand of Midas puts the golden touch of Greek mythology into a slot where the Midas Hand Wild can transform regular symbols into gold, and during the free spins round, every transformation adds to a running golden multiplier that applies to all subsequent wins. The Greek god aesthetic is polished, and the mechanic escalates cleanly. RTP is 96.27%. Volatility is high. Tip: the Midas Hand transformation multiplier builds across the entire bonus round rather than resetting between spins. Go in understanding that early free spins build the multiplier and later free spins spend it. Patience in the first third of the feature produces significantly better results in the final third. Number 31. Fruit Party. Pragmatic play. Fruit Party is Pragmatic Play's refreshingly simple take on the Scatterpays cluster mechanic. A 7x7 grid of fruit symbols, clusters of 5 or more win, and a multiplier symbol can land anywhere on the grid during any spin. When it does, it applies to any cluster when it is part of. The sequel Fruit Party 2 added a more aggressive multiplier system, but the original has a lightness and accessibility that makes it one of the most genuinely enjoyable pragmatic titles to play. RTP is 96.47%. Volatility is high. Tip: Fruit Party's multiplier symbols can stack when multiple land in the same cluster win. Play at a stake that keeps sessions long enough for the base game to produce multiple stacked multiplier hits. Those moments are the game's signature, and they occur regularly enough to reward patience without requiring a bonus round. Slots 30 to 21. The high performers. Number 30. Wild West Gold. Pragmatic play. Wild West Gold is one of Pragmatic Play's most consistently popular mid-tier titles. A 5-reel, 40 payline grid with wild multipliers of 2 times or 3 times that stack when multiple wilds appear on the same payline. During free spins, those multiplier wilds become sticky, and new ones keep landing, building a board of stacked multiplied wilds that compound into serious payouts. RTP is 96.51%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the free spins round benefits enormously from retriggers. Each retrigger adds more spins, and the sticky wild multipliers already on the board carry forward. If you have multiple sticky wilds with multipliers already in place, a retrigger essentially multiplies an already strong position. Always push for retriggers rather than banking a modest free spins win. Number 29. Deadwood. No Limit. City. Deadwood is No Limit City's tribute to the classic HBO series and one of their most stylistically impressive slots. The X-Nudge mechanic sits at the center of a 5-reel, 243 ways grid, and the free spins round adds a progressive multiplier that climbs with every win. The visual storytelling is some of the best in the industry. RTP is 96.10%. Volatility is very high. Tip: Deadwood's RTP is notably consistent across multiple configuration options compared to some no-limit titles. If your casino offers a choice of RTP variants, always verify you are on 96.10% and not a reduced configuration. The difference over a real session is meaningful. Number 28. Fruit Warp. Thunderkick. Fruit Warp from Thunderkick is unlike almost anything else in this list. A 9-position grid with no reels, no lines, and no pay lines. Fruit symbols appear across the 9 positions and win when 3 or more of the same symbol appear simultaneously. Land 6 of a kind, and you enter the warp bonus, a free spins mode where multipliers escalate with each subsequent triggering symbol. RTP is 97%, volatility is high. Tip: Fruit Warp's 97% RTP is one of the highest on any slot in this entire list. The game is unconventional, and its bonus round mechanic confuses players at first. Understand that the warp bonus escalates based on identical symbol counts, not wins per se. The more identical symbols that land in the same position during the feature, the higher the multiplier climbs. Number 27. RIP City, Hacksaw Gaming. RIP City is Hacksaw's cemetery punk rock slot and one of their most visually arresting releases. The mechanic revolves around a tombstone collector that builds cash values across a grid during the bonus round, with Ghost Wilds adding multipliers to collected positions. The punk aesthetic is executed with the kind of creative commitment that separates Hacksaw from most studios. RTP is 96.08%. Volatility is very high. Tip: The Ghost Wilds and RIP City apply their multipliers to tombstone collector values, not just standard wins. Position-aware play matters here. A Ghost Wild landing adjacent to a high-value tombstone position compounds the collection value significantly. Track the highest value tombstones on the board and know where a Ghost Wild landing nearby would have the most impact. Number 26. Mental, No Limit, City, Moon Princess. Play and Go. Moon Princess is Play and Go's anime-inspired slot, and one of the most beloved titles in the cluster, Pay's genre. 3 princesses, Love, Star, and Storm, each have their own power that activates during the feature, filling the grid with wilds, multiplying wins, or clearing symbols to produce cascades. When all 3 powers charge and release simultaneously, the Trinity feature fires, and the result is one of the most visually spectacular bonus round sequences in any slot. RTP is 96.50%, volatility is very high. Tip: Each princess charges her power independently during free spins. Love charges with consecutive wins, Star charges with scatter symbols, and Storm charges with cleared symbols. Understand which princess is closest to her power activation at any point, and know that the Trinity explosion, all 3 firing at once, requires all 3 meters to fill. Retriggers reset the meters, so retriggers early in the bonus give you a second full run at Trinity. Number 25. Chaos Crew, Hacksaw Gaming. The original Chaos Crew is Hacksaw's graffiti and street art themed slot that introduced their signature sticky wild building mechanic to a wide audience. The bonus round assembles a crew of wild characters across the reels, each locking in place and adding to the coverage until the grid is stacked with sticky wilds contributing to every pay line simultaneously. RTP is 96.25%. Volatility is very high. Tip: The original Chaos Crew is often available at slightly more favorable bonus buy prices than Chaos Crew 2 at the same casino. If you enjoy the mechanic and budget is a consideration, compare the bonus buy cost per game across both titles before committing. Number 24. Mental, No Limit City, replacing Duplicate. The Doghouse. Megaways, Pragmatic Play. The Doghouse. Megaways combines Pragmatic Play's beloved dog theme with the Megaways engine, up to 117,649 ways to win, and one of the most satisfying sticky wild bonus rounds in the Pragmatic catalog. Wilds carry 2 times or 3 times multipliers, become sticky during free spins, and can be pre-placed across the reels based on how many scatters triggered the feature. RTP is 96.55%. Volatility is high. Tip: Every additional scatter above the minimum trigger pre-places another sticky multiplier wild on the grid before the bonus begins. If you land 4 or 5 scatters naturally, your free spins start with a grid already partially loaded with multiplier wilds. That starting position is dramatically more powerful than a 3 scatter trigger. Always note your scatter count before the bonus starts. Number 23. Extra Chilly Megaways, Big Time Gaming. Extra Chili Megaways is Big Time Gaming's spicy street food market slot and one of the most unique Megaways games ever built, not for its mechanics, but for one specific feature. You can gamble your free spins for additional spins before the bonus begins, trading a confirmed payout for more spin volume. More spins means more chances for the unlimited multiplier to climb. The gamble mechanic creates genuine decision points that most Megaways games do not offer. RTP is 96.20%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the free spins gamble is the defining strategic decision in Extra Chili. The unlimited multiplier grows every cascade, so more spins directly equals more multiplier potential. If your session bankroll can absorb losing the bonus on a failed gamble, always gamble for more spins. The expected value with more spins and a climbing multiplier outperforms the guaranteed base spin count. Number 22. Eye of Medusa. Hacksaw Gaming Eye of Medusa is Hacksaw's Greek mythology title and one of their most mechanically layered recent releases. The Medusa Wild stares across the reels and petrifies symbols, turning them to stone and locking them in place as a form of sticky wild. The free spins round accumulates petrified symbols progressively across the feature, building the grid toward a fully locked reel state, where all symbols contribute to winning combinations simultaneously. RTP is 96.13%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the petrification mechanic means mid-bonus spins that look modest are actually doing valuable work by adding to the grid's locked symbol count. Track how many positions are petrified after each spin, and understand that the final few spins of the feature, with most of the grid locked, often produce the feature's largest individual wins. Number 21. Razor Returns. C-Key, Push Gaming. Razor Returns is Push Gaming's follow-up to Razor Shark, and it keeps the shark-infested deep sea aesthetic while introducing a new symbol conversion mechanic that transforms low-value symbols into higher-paying ones when the Shark Wild appears. The free spins round upgrades the conversion system further, and a golden version of the Shark Wild can appear with dramatically higher multiplier potential than the standard version. RTP is 96.35%. Volatility is high. Tip: the Golden Shark Wild is the key symbol in the entire game. When it appears during free spins, its multiplier value is significantly above the standard Wild. Size your session to maximize the number of free spins rounds you can play, rather than maximizing individual spin stakes. More bonus triggers means more Golden Shark opportunities. Slots 20 to 11, the elite tier number. 20. Sugar Rush 1000. Pragmatic Play. Sugar Rush 1000 is one of the most criminally underrated slots in Pragmatic Play's catalog. The 7x7 cluster pays grid highlights winning positions, and if wins land in the same spots again, the multipliers double. In the 1000 edition, the multiplier ceiling is dramatically amplified, and the free spins round builds these compounding multipliers across all 30 spins in the feature. RTP is 96.50%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the multiplier system in Sugar Rush 1000 is position-based. Specific grid positions build their own multipliers independently. Watch which positions are building multiplier stacks during free spins, and note that wins landing repeatedly in already multiplied positions compound geometrically rather than linearly. A position at 16 times or 32 times producing another win in that spot is more valuable than any new win elsewhere on the grid. Number 19. Mental. Wild Cash, Hacksaw Gaming. Wild Cash is Hacksaw's take on a cash-collecting slot mechanic with a distinctly modern aesthetic. Wild symbols carry cash values, and when a collector wild lands, it sweeps up the total value of all cash wilds currently visible on the grid. The collector interaction mechanic, how many cash wilds are on screen at the moment the collector lands, is the entire game in microcosm. A collector landing on a grid loaded with high-value cash wilds is the session-defining moment. RTP is 96.39%. Volatility is high. Tip: the collector wild's value is determined by how many cash wilds it sweeps up simultaneously. Never rush to take small wins from individual cash wilds when there is a chance the collector is coming. Patience that allows cash wilds to accumulate before the collector arrives produces multiples of what piecemeal individual wins would generate. Number 18, Deadwood RIP, Josh, No Limit City. Deadwood RIP is No Limit City's upgrade of their original Deadwood slot, applying the X-Ways and expanded reel mechanics to one of their best-loved themes. The bonus round now includes multiple path options that were not available in the original, and the multiplier potential from stacked X-Nudge Wilds and X-Ways combined can reach levels the original could not achieve. RTP is 96.00%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: choose your bonus path at the start of the feature based on your current session position. If you're down and need a comeback, the higher risk path offers more multiplier potential but fails more often. If you are up and want to lock in something meaningful, the safer path offers more consistent, if less spectacular, results. Number 17, Le Bandit. Hacksaw Gaming. Le Bandit is the most accessible slot in Hacksaw's catalog and arguably the most enjoyable medium volatility game any studio has released in the last 3 years. The Parisian Raccoon theme, the Golden Squares collector mechanic, and the Rainbow Wild activator create a game that feels rewarding and well-paced, rather than punishing. RTP is 96.34%. Volatility is medium. Tip: Le Bandit's Super Cascades remove all symbols of the same type as the winning cluster, not just the winning symbols themselves. This clears more of the grid than standard cascades, building more golden squares faster before a rainbow activates them. Understanding this mechanic helps you appreciate why a big cluster win early in a spin sequence is more valuable in Le Bandit than in most other cluster games. Number 16, Mental, No Limit City, Pirates, Elk Studios. Pirates is Eelkey Studios' Pirate Parrot slot and one of the most creative releases of recent years. The mechanic involves a pirate parrot traversing the reels after each spin, and wherever it lands, it evaluates the symbols in that position and awards based on what it finds. The parrot path can be influenced by the symbols that land, creating a genuinely interactive feeling that most slots completely lack. RTP is 96%. Volatility is high. Tip: the parrot's path after each spin is determined by the symbols around it. High-value symbol clusters effectively guide the parrot toward larger payouts. Understanding the parrot's movement logic, which symbols attract it and which do not, is the closest thing to genuine skill expression this game has, and it makes repeat sessions genuinely more rewarding than the first. Number 15, FRKN Bananas. Hacksaw Gaming. FRKN Bananas is Hacksaw's banana-fueled chaos slot set in the fictional city of Peelington, and the spreading banana wild mechanic is one of the most satisfying individual features in any slot right now. Bananas spread left or upward when they would create a win, carrying multipliers that stack when multiple bananas overlap. The Banana Blitz bonus mode introduces sticky bananas and a Go Bananas copy symbol that duplicates existing stickies. RTP is 96.31%. Volatility is high. Tip: in Banana Blitz, the Go Bananas symbol copies all existing sticky bananas and distributes the copies randomly. The more sticky bananas with high multipliers that are already on the grid when Go Bananas lands, the more powerful the copy effect. The first few spins of Banana Blitz are building your sticky collection. The Go Bananas that fire later in the feature with a loaded board are the moments the feature is built around. Number 14, Big Bamboo. Push Gaming. The original Big Bamboo from Push Gaming established the mystery bamboo reveal mechanic that has since inspired an entire sub-genre of slots. The 6x5 grid with 50 pay lines, the Golden Bamboo Collector feature, and the free spins round with progressive symbol conversions, where low-paying symbols are progressively eliminated and replaced with mystery bamboo, all combine into one of the deepest and most rewarding feature structures in any slot. RTP is 96.13%. Volatility is very high. Tip: each symbol conversion in free spins removes a low-paying symbol type entirely from the real set. By the time multiple conversions have occurred, the remaining symbols are all high value, meaning every mystery bamboo reveal in the later spins is uncovering a premium symbol or special. Retriggers that occur after multiple conversions are dramatically more powerful than retriggers that happen early. Number 13, Zeus vs. Hades, Gods of War, Pragmatic Play. Zeus versus Hades is Pragmatic Play's dual mythology. Scatter pays game with a 6x5 grid, multiplier orbs between 2 times and 500 times, and a free spins round where those orbs accumulate in a total win multiplier meter across the entire feature. The shifting between Zeus and Hades realms during the base game keeps sessions visually fresh. RTP is 96.07%, volatility is very high. Tip: the total win multiplier in Zeus versus Hades accumulates across the entire feature. It does not reset between spins the way multipliers do in most slots. This means a bonus round that produces multiple orb activations in its first few spins is building a compounding multiplier that makes the later spins significantly more powerful. Early spins that look modest are not wasted. They are constructing the multiplier that the final spins will spend. Number 12. Sweet Bonanza, Xing Pragmatic. Play Sweet Bonanza is by almost any measure one of the most played online slots ever made. The 6x5 scatter pays grid, the tumble mechanic, and the multiplier bomb system during free spins, where multiple bombs landing on the same winning combination multiply their values together, have produced some of the most dramatic in-session moments in the history of online gambling. RTP is 96.49%. Volatility is high. Tip: multiplier bombs in Sweet Bonanza multiply each other when multiple are active on the same win. A 25 times and a 50 times bomb active simultaneously produce a 1,250 times multiplier on that win, not a 75 times. Understanding this exponential interaction rather than additive one changes how you perceive the bonus round's potential. The big wins come from bomb stacking, not from bomb value alone. Number 11. Starlight Princess 1000. Pragmatic Play. Starlight. Princess 1000 is the anime aesthetic companion to Gates of Olympus 1000, with an identical scatter, pays mechanic but a softer visual world, a faster feeling bonus rhythm, and a multiplier orb ceiling raised to 1,000 times. The 6x5 grid, the accumulating orb meter and free spins, and the 15,000 times ceiling make it one of the most played slots in the world right now. RTP is 96.50%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the anti-bet in Starlight. Princess 1000 increases your per spin cost by 25% in exchange for double the scatter frequency. For players who find the bonus triggers too infrequent in standard play and want more bonus rounds per session without jumping to a full bonus buy, the anti-bet is the most cost-efficient middle ground available. Slots 10 to 1. The absolute best number 10. Big Bass Bonanza 1000. Pragmatic Play. Big Bass Bonanza 1000 takes the Fisherman Wild Collector mechanic of the original, one of the most beloved slot formulas ever made, and raises the ceiling of money symbol values to 1,000 times your bet. The bazooka feature adds money symbols on dead free spins, removing the frustration of the fisherman landing while the board sits empty. Progressive multipliers climb to 10 times through retriggers and Wild Collection. RTP is 96.51%. Volatility is high. Tip: the bazooka feature in Big Bass Bonanza 1000 fires on spins where the fisherman lands, but no money fish are visible. Rather than collecting nothing, the bazooka blasts money symbols onto the reels and lets the fisherman collect them immediately. This single feature eliminates the worst outcomes of the original and makes every fisherman landing meaningful. Know that a bazooka spin is not a failed spin, it is a guaranteed collection. Number 9. The Crypt 2, Xiaocha C. No Limit City. The Crypt 2 is No Limit City's horror rock masterpiece, released in March 2026. A 6x7 expandable grid with up to 531,441 ways to win. X-Nudge Wilds, X-Ways Row, unlocking mechanics, Forsaken Fingers that crack open locked rows, and the Eye Collector, a brand new mechanic that builds a persistent win multiplier across the entire free spins feature by harvesting eyes from winning Dead Legend symbols. TP is 96.10%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: the Eye Collector multiplier in Entombed spins is persistent across every spin of the feature. Dead Legend symbols that contribute to winning combinations during the bonus feed the collector and push the multiplier higher. Actively rooting for Dead Legend, heavy wins in the bonus, not just any win, is the mindset that aligns with how the feature is designed to build toward its ceiling. Number 8. Mental, No Limit City, Money Train. 3. Relax. Gaming. Money Train 3 is the entry that established the Money Train series as the premier extreme volatility franchise in online gaming. The persistent multiplier train bonus round with collector payer and persistent payer modifiers, combined with sniper and vampire symbols, creates a bonus mechanic that can compound wins across a single feature run in ways that have produced some of the largest recorded wins in online slot history. RTP is 96.12%. Volatility is extreme. Tip: the sniper symbol in Money Train 3 can eliminate low-value positions on the board during the bonus, replacing them with higher-value ones. When a sniper fires early in the feature and removes a weak position that would otherwise anchor the board, it creates space for a stronger modifier to land in its place on subsequent spins. Sniper spins that look like they do nothing are actually restructuring the board in your favor. Number 7. Big Bamboo. 2. Push Gaming. Big Bamboo 2 is Push Gaming's sequel to their most successful ever slot, and it improves on the original in every measurable way. The Mystery Bamboo reveal mechanic is back, the Golden Bamboo collector fires, and free spins run the same progressive symbol conversion system. But the new Lucky Bamboo frame mechanic adds a persistent upgrade system that enhances reveals throughout the feature, and the higher max win ceiling reflects how aggressively the math model has been rebuilt. RTP is 96.36%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the frame mechanic in Big Bamboo 2 persists throughout the bonus round. Frames built around grid positions enhance the mystery. Bamboo reveals that land inside them. Frames built on high traffic positions, reels and rows that produce the most symbols per spin, generate more enhanced reveals per spin than frames on edge positions. The frame layout in any given bonus round shapes the entire feature's output. Number 6. Epic Bullets and Bounty. Hacksaw Gaming. Epic Bullets and Bounty is Hacksaw's April 2026 Wild West Showdown slot with the dual reel versus mechanic, where versus symbols expand to fill entire reels as wild multipliers and duels resolve to determine payout values. 3 escalating free spins tiers culminate in Go Ahead Make Her Day, the epic bonus, where both the progressive bounty multiplier and the 4 shots progression bar run simultaneously. RTP is 96.24%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the gamble feature between bonus tiers and Epic Bullets and Bounty cannot downgrade you. You either upgrade to a higher tier or stay where you are. With that asymmetry in mind, always take the gamble when you trigger True Grit or 4 shots to freedom if your session bankroll is comfortable. The expected value of attempting the upgrade is positive because the downside is capped at keeping your current bonus, not losing it. Number 5. Big Bass Bonanza, Pragmatic Play. The original Big Bass Bonanza sits at number 5 in 2026, not because it outperforms the 1000 edition mechanically, it does not, but because it's 96.71% RTP, its medium-high volatility, and the elegance of its collector mechanic make it the single most enjoyable extended session experience in Pragmatic Play's entire catalog. The Fisherman Wild, the Money Fish, the progressive multiplier retriggers. Everything works in harmony with a simplicity that no sequel has quite matched. RTP is 96.71%. Volatility is medium-high. Tip: Big Bass. Bonanza's 96.71%. RTP is the highest of any game in the Big Bass series and one of the highest in the Pragmatic Play catalog. If you are playing through a bonus or working a promotion where RTP matters to your long-term value, Big Bass Bonanza is consistently the most favorable choice among all pragmatic titles. Number 4. Le Hooligan, Hacksaw Gaming. Le Hooligan is the 2026 companion piece to Le Bandit. Same Parisian criminal world, same golden squares and rainbow mechanic, but with a more aggressive math model and a higher volatility profile that produces bigger swings in both directions. Where Le Bandit is the reliable medium volatility anchor, Le Hooligan is the game you move to when you want more ceiling from the same formula you already love. RTP is 96.10%. volatility is high. Tip: if you already know Le Bandit well, Le Hooligan transfers that knowledge directly. Every mechanic is familiar. The key difference is that golden square values are higher and the rainbow trigger is slightly rarer, meaning when it fires on a fully loaded board, the payout is proportionally larger than the equivalent moment in Le Bandit. Come to Le Hooligan with Le Bandit experience, and you are already playing it optimally. Number 3. Sweet Bonanza, 1000. Pragmatic play, Sweet Bonanza. 1000 takes the most played slot formula in online casino history and raises the multiplier bomb ceiling from 100 times to 1000 times. A single 1000 times bomb, active on a winning combination, is already extraordinary. Two high-value bombs multiplying each other on the same win at the 1000 tier is the kind of moment this game exists to create. The mechanic is identical to the original, but the potential is in a completely different stratosphere. RTP is 96.50%. Volatility is very high. Tip: in Sweet Bonanza 1000, bomb stacking is even more critical than in the original, because the higher the bomb values, the more dramatically their multiplication compounds. A 500 times and a 1000 times bomb active on the same winning combination produces a 500,000 times multiplier on that win before your stake is factored in. This is not a theoretical number. The math supports it, and conditions for it exist within the game. Understanding exponential bomb multiplication rather than additive thinking is the single most important conceptual shift for Sweet Bonanza 1000 players. Number 2. Gates of Olympus. G. Pragmatic play. Gates of Olympus is the slot that defined an era. The 6x5 scatter pays grid, Zeus throwing multiplier orbs, the accumulating total win multiplier in free spins, the anti-bet option, the bonus buy. It all came together in 2021 and became the most played high volatility slot in online casino history. Every game between numbers 50 and 3 on this list owes something to what Gates of Olympus established. It sits at number 2 in 2026, purely because the game at number 1 took everything it built and made it better. RTP is 96.50%. Volatility is very high. Tip: the anti-bet in Gates of Olympus doubles your scatter trigger frequency for a 25% stake increase. For players who want more bonus rounds per session and find the standard trigger rate too infrequent for their playing style, the anti-bet is the most efficient way to increase bonus frequency without the full cost of bonus buy. Use it when your session budget is comfortable and you prioritize volume of bonus rounds over maximum individual win potential. Number 1. Gates of Olympus. 1000. Pragmatic play, Gates of Olympus. 1000 is the number 1 online slot of 2026. Same 6x5 grid, same scatter pays, same tumbling wins, same accumulating orb multiplier and free spins, same 96.50% RTP, same anti-bet and bonus buy options. The one change: multiplier orbs now reach 1000 times instead of 500 times, tripling the maximum win from 5,000 times to 15,000 times. That is it. One change to the most successful slot formula ever made that takes an already exceptional game and makes it definitively better. Every mechanic that made the original the most played high volatility slot in history is still here. The ceiling is just 3 times higher. Tip: Gates of Olympus. 1000 produces its biggest wins when multiple high-value orbs accumulate in the total win multiplier meter during free spins before a large winning combination fires. The compounding effect of accumulated multipliers is not linear, it is exponential. A bonus round that produces 3 orbs worth 200 times, 150 times, and 500 times accumulated in the meter before a strong cluster win fires delivers an entirely different result than those same orbs applied individually to separate wins. Understand that every orb activation in the bonus is contributing to a meter that all future wins will be multiplied by, and the session patience required to let that meter build before a strong win fires is the mindset of every player who has hit this game's ceiling. If this video helped you find your next favorite game, hit the like button and subscribe. We put out new casino content every single week. See you in the next one.